Now चलिए let us actually go ahead and do this. So अच्छा चलिए let us now find out, let us write down our polynomial, right? So we have x square plus, so we have 6 times x square plus 13 by 6 x plus 5 by 6, right? So आइए चलिए इसे let us write it down. So we have 6 times x square plus 13 by 6x plus 5 by 6, right? Now we want to try the value of q at मान लीजिए -1 first. So -1, and this is our qx, right? This is our qx, and this entire thing is actually our px. Alright, so at q -1 we have -1 square plus 13 by 6 times -1 plus 5 by 6. So 1 squares are 1 minus 13 by 6 plus 5 by 6. So अगर आप यहाँ पे if you take the denominator, 6 will be your LCM. So 1 6 is 6. So 6 minus 13 plus 5. This is not equal to 0, right? Because 6 plus 5 is 11 minus 13 is basically -2. So this is not equal to 0. Now we have to take the next value, right? So abhi what we will do is we will try q at -1 by 2. So now it will be -1 by 2 square plus 13 by 6 times -1 by 2 plus 5 by 6. So -1 by 2 times -1 by 2, minus minus will become plus. We will get 1 by 4. Now 13 by 6 times -1 by 2, it will be minus 13 by 12. Minus 13 by 6 to the 12 plus 5 by 6. यहाँ पे if you take the LCM of the denominator, you have 4, 12 and 6. Your LCM will be 12. 4 3s are 12, so 3 1s are 3 minus 13 plus 6 2s are 12, 5 2s are 10. So 10, so 3 plus 10 is 13 minus 13 by 12. So this is indeed equal to 0. So dosto, we have found out our first factor where it will be -1 by 2, because q at -1 by 2 is become 0. So इसका मतलब है दोस्तों -1 by 2 is a factor of this polynomial qx. Now चलिए we have to find out our second factor. Now next we will try q -1 by 3. So you have -1 by 3 square plus 13 by 6 times -1 by 3 plus 5 by 6. So -1 by 3 times -1 by 3 is 1 by 9 minus 13 ones are 13. Now 13 6 8s are 6 3s are 18 plus 5 by 6. Now अगर आप इसकी LCM लेते हो, so you have 9, 18 and 6. So LCM will be 18. Now 9 2s are 18, 2 1s are 2 minus you have 13, and यहाँ पे 6 3s are 18, so 5 3s are 15 plus 15. So ये बन जाती है दोस्तों 2 plus 15 17 minus 13 4 by 18. So this is not equal to 0. So आइए दोस्तों, now we will take the value of q at minus मान लीजिए 5 by 2. सो दोस्तों आप नोटिस कर रहे हो कि बेसिकली द मोर देर आर फैक्टर्स, राइट, so the longer this process will take to actually factorize using the factor theorem. So yeah, this is what they call actually as a trial and error method. So आपको each of these numbers आपको लेनी है and you have to find out किस value के लिए the qx becomes 0. चलिए let us do the 5 by 2. So minus 5 by 2 square plus 13 by 6 times minus 5 by 2 plus 5 by 6. So now minus 5 by 2 times minus 5 by 2, minus minus will become plus, 5 5s are 25 and 2 2s are 4. So this will become 25 by 4 minus, now अगर आप इसे multiply करते हो so 13 5s are 65 divided by 6 2s are 12 plus 5 by 6. Now if you now do the LCM of 4 6 and 12, 4 6 and 12 you will get 12. Now 4 3s are 12, 25 3s are 75 minus 65, 12 1s are 12 plus 6 2s are 12, 5 2s are 10. So अगर आप नोटिस करोगे दोस्तों for this particular value, so you have 75 plus 10 85 minus 65. So again this is not equal to 0. So we have to continue our process. Now we will try minus 5 by 3. So अगर आप if you try this minus 5 by 3 square plus 13 by 6 times minus 5 by 3 plus 5 by 6. So आप नोटिस करोगे दोस्तों, so now this one will be 25 by 9, 25 by 9. Now this value will be minus 65 by 18, 13 5s are 65, 6 3s are 18 plus 5 by 6. So now if you have to, आपको LCM लेनी है between 9, 18 and 6. So the LCM will be 18, 9 2s are 18, 25 2s are 50, 18 1s are 18 minus 65 plus 6 3s are 18, 5 3s are 15. So आप दोस्तों now you will see, now 50 plus 15 is 65 minus 65. So you have 65 minus 65 by 18 and this will be equal to 0. So finally, दोस्तों finally we found out that q minus 5 by 3 is equal to 0. So and then q 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So this and this is giving you 0. इसका मतलब ये हुआ दोस्तों that जो आपकी पॉलिनोमियल है q, उसे we can write, qx को we can write as x minus minus 1 by 2. Multiply by, and this is important दोस्तों because qx is basically written as x minus a times x minus b, right? So x minus a is your negative minus 1 by 2 and then x minus b जो है that is your negative minus 5 by 3. And आप notice करोगे दोस्तों, so if you just simplify this, you will basically get x plus 1 by 2 times x plus 5 by 3. Now दोस्तों आप notice करोगे, the question was not px, right? The question was actually qx. Question was not qx, it was px. अगर आप रिकॉल करते हो दोस्तों, आपकी क्वेश्चन थी px, जिसे हमने वी हैव रिटन दिस इन दिस फॉर्मेट 6 टाइम्स qx. So 6 times qx, so 6 times this, right? Now दोस्तों इसे, so you can write this as x plus 1 by 2 times x plus 5 by 3. So now दोस्तों you can actually expand this. अगर आप इसे expand करते हो, so आप notice करोगे then this will become 2x plus 1 by 2, 2x plus 1 by 2, and this term will become 3x plus 5, 3x plus 5 by 3. So दोस्तों denominator में आपके पास है अभी 2 times 3 is 6 and you have 6 here, so this will cancel out. So finally आपकी जो polynomial px है that will become 2x plus 1 times 3x plus 1, 3x plus 5. So दोस्तों हमने देखा कि we started off with a simple polynomial px and हमसे कहा गया था कि you factorize the polynomial px, and through these last two slides we found out कि ये जो px हमें दी गई थी that is eventually equal to 2x plus 1 times 3x plus 5. So आपने notice किया दोस्तों that how some of these factorization questions can become very lengthy. This is not very difficult. आपको step by step you have to think about it, and आप definitely we suggest you take a look at the factor theorem जहाँ पे we talked about कि factor theorem क्या है, and then आप definitely you take a look at the first of the two parts जो कि हमारी presentation 9 थी जहाँ पे we talked about the simple cases, and then also this was an example of some of the longer factor theorem questions. So it's the same process, but आपको ये important चीज थी दोस्तों that the fact that आपको you had to break it down the coefficient, right? You had the coefficient of x squared or x cube not equal to 1, but you had given some other number and you had to write it in this fashion. This was an important point. उसके बाद हमने देखा दोस्तों how you have a little bit more difficult a times b. The a times b अगर आप if you have 5 by 6 and the more there are factors of this दोस्तों, the more you have to do the trial and error, right? So in this case we ended up having 12 values. So we had to find out for each of the 12 values what it was. And finally what we saw दोस्तों is that after you have found out कि the two values minus 1 by 2 and minus 5 by 3, then it is important to remember that this is a factor of qx, right? It is a factor of part of this, and then वहाँ से you have to apply the factor of px, which was your original question, as 6 times qx, and then you have to solve this, and that is how finally आपको मिलेगी the factors. So दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही. Hopefully you have been following us along. आपको if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. We'll be more than happy to answer that for you. आज के लिए इतना ही. शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद.